So today I'm going to talk to you about plural nouns. Plural nouns, as you know, and we've been talking in our classroom about nouns that are plural, means more than one. So it might be pony becomes ponies, family becomes families, box becomes boxes, and lens becomes lenses. All of them written this way, pony, family, box, and lens, are all singular. It means it's one. Remember our song, one singular sensation, every little noun I see. So singular means one. Remember that song and it will help you because you say one singular, right? Plural means more than one, two or more. So if we look at pony right here, and I'll put it right here again, what is it that I'm going to do to pony to make it plural? Well, pony ends in a Y, and that's a little tricky. So when I say pony, I want to say ponies. So I don't just add an S, pony. That doesn't even look right. So I know that's not right because the Y does something. It changes. It's magic. So the P stays the same, the N stays the same, the N stays the same. So P-O-N stay the same. But the Y changes to an I and add E-S. So remember our song. I take off the Y, I change it to an I, and I add E-S. If we look at the next one, let me just erase these for you. Family follows the same rule. F-M-I-L-Y. It ends in that little Y again. So a magic thing's going to happen again. I take family and I go right up to where I see the Y and I stop. And I take off the Y, I change it to an I and I add E-S. So now family, the singular form, becomes plural, many families, when I take off the Y, change it to an I and add E-S. If I look at my next word, let me erase this and I'll show you. Box is a little different. Box is singular, one singular sensation, every little noun I see. So box is just one. If I want to make it more than one and make it box is, I write box. It doesn't end in a Y, so I don't take off the Y and change it to an I, but it has a Z sound. So when I say boxes, I hear that Z sound. And we talked in class that Z sound is actually two letters, E-S. So I wouldn't say box, could you go stack the box? I would say, could you go stack the box is? And that is sound is the E-S. And if I look at my next word, let me erase this word, one last word, lens, ends in an S to begin with. So I wouldn't say lens. Can I go get my contact lens and put them in my eyes? No, I would say, I'm going to get my lenses. So I'm going to copy it down. I'm going to take the S and keep it with it. Doesn't end in a Y, so I'm not changing to an I. And now I just add the Z sound, E-S. So now lenses. So you see what I do? I just add that Z sound. So I wouldn't say that I'm going to get my contact lens. I'd say I was going to get my contact lenses. And there's that Z sound again right here. Some words just stay the same. So if I were going to say computer and make it plural, right now it's one. If I were to make it more than one, then computers. It doesn't end in a Z and it doesn't have a Y, so I don't take it off and change it. And so I just add plain old S. So if you're not sure, say the word. See if it can help you. Give it a clue to see. Is it going to be that you take off the Y and change it to an I? Is it going to be a Z sound or is it just a plain old S sound? Sometimes we have plural nouns that become total different words, like mouse becomes mice. And mice is more than one. So plural nouns are a little tricky. But remember those rules that we talk about every day, and they'll help you.